चलो निकालो वॉल्यूम. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10th I was writing that reaction. Copper oxide, no talking, with HCl. क्या बनेगा? CuCl2 salt plus water. Okay, this is bluish green in color, and copper oxide is black in color. In first chapter we have done one reaction. Copper को oxidation होता है copper oxide में, तो reddish brown color changes to black color. You remember that? So this is black in color. And ये क्या है? Cupric chloride की copper cuprous chloride. Cupric chloride. Okay. So write the name of the compound, form and its color. Name of the compound is cupric chloride, CuCl2. Color is brown, blue green. Reaction we have already written. Balance कर लेना उसको. Next, किसका turn है?
Write the balance equation to show the reaction that occurs when a piece of aluminium is dipped in a dilute solution of sulfuric acid and sodium hydroxide. Write the color of the solution formed when copper oxide is treated with hydrochloric acid.
First answer को पहले first. Aluminium with sulfuric acid. क्या reaction होगी? Metal with acid. Salt and acid with base gives salt and water. Metal with acid gives salt and hydrogen. है ना? Hydrogen gas निकलती है. Zinc and sulfuric acid. You remember? Zinc granules with sulfuric acid. It was salt and hydrogen. Reaction क्या होगी? लिखो बोर्ड पे जाओ. Write it. स्टार्ट हो गया. Aluminium with sulfuric acid. Sit straight. सीधे बैठो. सीधे बैठो. ठीक है, यहाँ आ जाओ. We have plenty of space here.
मैम उधरी सीट छोटी है.
Ah, so that is what I am telling ना. You be seated there. Either sit straight or sit there. एल्यूमिनियम सल्फेट, उसका फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? फॉर्मूला बनाओ. एल्यूमिनियम की वैलेंसी इज 3, सल्फेट की वैलेंसी इज 2, सो Al2SO4 होल थ्राइस. ओके, बैलेंस करो रिएक्शन को. 2 एल्यूमिनियम, सल्फेट भी 3 है, सो मेक इट 3H2SO4. हाइड्रोजन बैलेंस करो 3. Okay, so this is the reaction. Mark that arrow for hydrogen, upward marked arrow, showing the evolution of gas. Yes, good. Next किसकी टर्न है? Next reaction. जाओ, write it on board. What is there to laugh? हाँ? फिर क्यों हंस रहे हो? बताया ना तुम लोगों को. Unnecessary laughing means what? हाँ, तो फिर tell me the reason ना.
इसकी शक्ल देखी.
पूछो उससे कैसा क्या है मेरी शक्ल में जिससे तुझे हंसी आ गई. हाँ? He himself is laughing. What is the reaction?
Al plus sodium hydroxide.
Aluminium plus sodium hydroxide. लिखो, write it down. Aluminium plus sodium hydroxide is NaOH. क्या बनता है? This is the reaction of metal with a base. So again we will get salt and water. Salt and hydrogen. Sorry. Salt is NaAlO2. Al O2. plus hydrogen gas will be evolved. Mark that arrow. Balance करो reaction को. 2 NaOH करो. Now see, sodium is again make 2 NaOH2. NaAlO2. हाँ अब देखो. Sodium is 2, aluminium 2. हाँ, oxygen 2. Name of NaAlO2 is sodium. देखो वहाँ. Sodium aluminate. यही था question. That's it. Next. Read करो.
Write the color of the solution formed when copper oxide is treated with hydrochloric acid. Give reason for this observation.
Just now we have this is the same reaction, है ना? When copper oxide is treated with HCl, we get cupric chloride, whose color is bluish green. चलो next.
Sodium hydroxide is termed as alkali and ferrous hydroxide is not because sodium hydroxide is a strong base while ferric hydroxide is a strong acid.
Ferric hydroxide acid है.
D. Sodium hydroxide and ferric oxide is a strong base.
Alkali क्या होता है? Soluble in water. So the correct option will be B. Why not B? I think it should be B.
But we don't know if ferric hydroxide is soluble in water.
It's not soluble.
It is not soluble.
That's why I'm saying it's B.
B.
Soluble नहीं होता है वो. And even if it is soluble, अगर वो partially soluble भी होगा तो वो alkali की category में तो वैसे भी नहीं है. Okay? It will not be rendered as an alkali. It is a base but not an alkali. But sodium hydroxide is an alkali, so answer will be B. The correct option is B. So next.
Hydronium ions are formed by the reaction between sodium hydroxide and water.
Answer.
A. Acid.
How are hydronium ions formed? What are hydronium ions? होते क्या है hydronium ions? ये कैसे है बताओ मुझे. You have to justify your answer. कुछ भी तुक्का मार दिया क्या? हाँ? How are hydronium ions produced? हाँ C है तो Q है, A है तो Q है. बताओ.
Hydronium ions H3 होता है and then
सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड एंड वाटर वो तो वैसे भी हाइड्रोनियम आयन देगा ही नहीं. कैल्शियम क्लोराइड एंड वाटर कैल्शियम आयन देगा वो. इथेनॉल एंड वाटर इथेनॉल H पॉजिटिव रिलीज नहीं करता ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड है. हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड गैस एंड वाटर बिकॉज़
gas and water.
H पॉजिटिव है. ओके सी ऑप्शन होगा ना. बट दे हैव गिवन हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड गैस एंड वाटर. लिक्विड नहीं दिया है तो कैसे होगा वो रिएक्शन. इट हैज टू बी इन लिक्विड फॉर्म ना, तभी तो हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड H पॉजिटिव आयंस रिलीज करेगा. हमने तो देखा है कि ड्राई फॉर्म में वो रिलीज नहीं करता, तो ये तो गैस फॉर्म में है. सो विल दैट बी द करेक्ट ऑप्शन? बोलो. बट देन देयर इज नो अदर ऑप्शन नियरेस्ट टू द आंसर. This is the correct option because hydrogen chloride gas, although it is ये गैस तो है but it is highly soluble in water. इसकी पानी में solubility बहुत ज़्यादा है. Okay, so it dissolves in water, forming hydrochloric acid, and then we can easily get hydronium ions. So answer is C. Next.
Suggest a safe procedure for diluting a strong concentrated acid. Add acid to water. Small parts of acid to water.
With constant stirring. Next.
Name the salt formed when sulfuric acid is added.
Why is there only one volume there? किसकी volume नहीं है? It's yours. Where's your volume? हाँ?
It's lost.
It's lost. एक ही महीने में काम तमाम कर दिया. क्यों? It's lost or you have made it lost. तुमने declare कर दिया कि it's lost. जरूरत ही नहीं लगी कि यहाँ ask for it or no. You do not need it. You don't feel like getting it back again. And how do you lost it? और पढ़ रहे थे क्या? हाँ?
क्लास के बाद डेस्क के छोड़ के घर चला गया वापस आएगा तो मिलाएंगे उसके बाद.
Seriously, it is lost. क्या करने वाले हैं फिर अभी आगे? आज पूछो. Okay. Next time I should see your volume in the class. पढ़ो.
Name the salt formed when sulfuric acid is added to sodium hydroxide.
Concentration है.
40%
हाँ.
and write its pH.
Sulfuric acid is added to sodium hydroxide. चलो come write it on board. Sulfuric acid with sodium hydroxide. Sulfuric acid with sodium hydroxide.
Sulfuric acid.
This is what I have thought. Sulfuric acid is H2SO4. एक दूंगी मैं जोर का. Basic acid you should know. Sodium hydroxide पता है ना? क्या बनेगा? Na2SO4 plus hydrogen. Water. Acid plus base है तो salt plus water. See the reaction is balanced or not? नहीं तो balance करोगे. H2 sulfate ऑक्सीजन कितने हुए हैं? 6.
5.
हाइड्रोजन 4 है. यहाँ क्या करोगे? Now check it. 4 hydrogen, sulfate is 1, sodium is 2. I think it's balanced. क्या पूछा है उन्होंने?
Write its pH.
Name of the salt. Okay. pH क्या होगा? नंबर कैसे लिखोगे?
Above 7.
pH मुझे लॉजिक बताओ. How do we judge its? मतलब how do we find its pH? कैसे होगा? Strong acid. Strong base. It will be neutral. Yes. Next. इसका क्या है? Why you don't know? Why you don't know? I don't understand. मुझे समझ नहीं आता. Learn the pages. Give me the answer. You can see your notes if you don't know the answer, but don't give me that answer I don't know. एक के answer दे सकते हो. Question is
वही है, it does not produce it. It does not produce H plus I. Produce H plus I.
which question it was? 14. Dry HCl gas does not change the color of dry through litmus paper. Why?
Because litmus paper change on aqueous state.
Because we need water to produce H positive ions. In absence of water, H positive ions are not released, and that is why the color does not change. Next. Diagram you can draw. Next. You read the next question. Diagram all of you know, you can draw it.
Test the gas evolved first with dry and then with wet litmus paper. In which of the two cases does the litmus paper show change?
In which case you will see the change in color? Red. Why?
Because it needs water to ionize and produce H.
Because ions cannot be produced in absence of water. So we will see the color change only in case of red litmus paper.
Fresh milk has a pH of 6. To delay curdling, a chemical substance is added to it, which is bleaching powder.
Don't worry, तुम्हें फांसी पे नहीं लटकाया जाएगा. Don't get the answer. It's okay, you don't know the answer.
Baking powder.
Baking soda. Okay. We add baking soda generally in summer season. The milkman, no talking. Generally in summer season, the milkman they add baking soda to milk because heat के कारण क्या होता है? The milk gets spoiled. There is greater possibility of milk getting spoiled because of production of lactic acid there. Okay? So when we are adding baking soda, that baking soda neutralizes the extra lactic acid produced and it prevents the spoiling of milk. That is, it prevents the curdling of milk. That is the concept behind that. So answer to that question is baking soda.
So what is caustic soda?
Caustic soda is KOH. Next.
Caustic soda is KOH. It is given sodium hydroxide. Anyway, C option 16. 16 in the question of KOH. C option.
Yes, the caustic soda is caustic potash is KOH. Okay. Caustic soda is NaOH and caustic potash is KOH. पढ़ो इसका टर्म है.
Two solutions M and N give red and blue color respectively with universal indicator. In which solution will the hydrogen ion concentration be more? Justify answer.
Two solutions are there and two solutions M and N give red and blue color respectively with universal indicator. Universal indicator you remember, if it is neutral तो कौन सा color आता है? Green. And red family I told that is because that is acidic range and blue family that belongs to the basic range. So here M and N give red and blue color respectively. So in which solution hydrogen ion concentration will be more? इसमें ज़्यादा होगा hydrogen ion concentration. इसमें ज़्यादा होगा. M, why M? Because it is giving red color, है ना? जो red color दे रहा है उसमें hydrogen ion concentration will be more. So answer is M because it is giving red color. Next.
In both M and N solution are mixed in a resultant mixture. If the test tube with the universal indicator, it turns blue. What is the nature of salt form? Justify answer later.
What is this? नहीं पता. क्यों नहीं पता?
In lower bata दी.
हाँ? आज वो तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स है क्या तुमको हर चीज बताएंगे? हाँ? Why should they take your responsibility? नहीं पता ढूंढो यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर नोटबुक में खोलो या वॉल्यूम में देखो
यूनिवर्सल ट्यूटोरियल ही देखा है
यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर देखो यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर सर्च इट नो यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प हिम केजी के बच्चे हो क्या हर दिन स्पून फीडिंग चाहिए इन स्पून
मैम पेज नंबर
यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर आई डोंट नो I am not here to tell you the page number. Fast. By that time, next question तुम ढूंढ के रखो आज की क्लास में तुम्हें ढूंढना ही है हाँ next तुम लोग पार्ट बोल रहे हो ना एग्जाम में चैट जीपीटी करोगे ऑप्शन दे ढूंढो कम है आ जाओ यहाँ में कम आ जाओ फास्ट कम here fast next read the next question पढ़ो वॉल्यूम के साथ आओ sit here खोलो एसिड बेसिस एंड सॉल्ट क्या बोला मैंने यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर देखो इसमें क्या लिखा है जब न्यूट्रल है तो उसका कलर
इसलिए तो रखा है तो पीछे
I should not see anybody talking, otherwise I am going to change the scene. I got it once, twice, thrice, especially the last 4 of you. पता लग गया आंसर? क्या आंसर है? न्यूट्रल. What color we get there? Green. अब आया? Go. Next is I am done. That is okay.
Question number 18. The name of the salt used to remove the permanent hardness of water is C. Sodium carbonate decahydride.
Which question we are?
18. Should I read it?
Yes.
The name of the salt used to remove permanent hardness of water is C. Sodium carbonate decahydride.
That is washing soda. Next.
The industrial process used for the manufacture of caustic soda involves electrolysis of an aqueous solution of compound X. In this process, two gases, Y and Z, are liberated. Y is liberated at cathode and Z, which is liberated at anode. On treatment, the dry state line forms a compound B. Name X, Y, Z, and B. X is NaOH, Y and Z is chlorine gas and H2. And B is
X, Y, and Z. Solution of compound X. So X will be
NaOH.
NaOH. Aqueous solution of NaCl. So X is NaCl. In this process, two gases Y and Z are liberated. Y is liberated at cathode. Cathode पे क्या था? Hydrogen and Z. So Y is liberated at cathode. So Y is hydrogen, Z is Cl2. On treatment with dry slate lime, so chlorine on treatment with calcium hydroxide gives bleaching powder, okay, plus water. Caustic soda you will write, ठीक है, लिख लो notes में caustic soda is NaOH, हमने वो नाम वहाँ नहीं लिखा है, so you can mention that. And B, what is B? Bleaching powder. Next.
Consider the following salt. First, BiCl. Second,
First answer बताओ तुम. Read the first question.
What would be the pH of the salt solution if in BiCl, Y is sodium?
मतलब it is NaCl.
So pH will be 7.
pH will be 7 because it is formed by the combination of strong acid, strong base. Okay, next. NH4X.
If in salt NH4X, X is nitrate.
So salt क्या हो जाएगा? NH4, NO3, ammonium nitrate.
Then its solution will give what color with universal indicator and why?
पहले बताओ क्या होगा इसका नेचर? Ammonium nitrate is, what will be its nature? What are the parent acid and base? ये किससे आएगा? NH4, and this comes from nitric acid. This is strong acid, weak base, so it will be acidic. Okay, so universal indicator के साथ which color it will give? Orange, red, yellow. ठीक है, red लिख सकते हैं हम लोग. Specific color नहीं बताना. Red we can write on yellow, orange.
Orange, red,
हाँ, मतलब any one color we write. Okay, red family का कोई भी एक color exact we don't know because we don't know the exact pH. That is why we cannot write the exact color. So done. Next.
What would be the change in color in blue litmus solution if zinc carbonate is
Zinc carbonate नहीं है. ZCO3.
ZCO3 is added to it and Z is potassium.
So Z is potassium means that becomes K2CO3.
It will turn red litmus to blue.
It will turn red litmus to blue. That means it is क्या है वो acid है या base है? Base. Why it is base?
नहीं, color of blue litmus solution they have asked.
What would be the change in color of blue litmus? Okay, that is the right thing. पहले मुझे बताओ K2CO3 का nature क्या है? What is the nature of K2CO3?
Basic.
Why? Basic क्यों है? K2CO3 मतलब K कहाँ से आया है? Potassium has come from, it always comes from base. So base क्या होगा? CO3 कहाँ से आएगा? Acid से H2CO3. H2CO3 is weak acid. KOH is a strong base, so it is basic in nature. Now see the color change. What they are asking? It is a base. Now what would be the change in color? The bases turn what to what? क्या color change देते हैं bases? Blue, red, better answer. Bases turn red litmus to blue. तो अगर blue litmus हमने दिखाया तो क्या color change आएगा? Blue litmus red हो जाएगा. Red को भी blue, blue को भी red. दोनों करेगा. This is a base. It will turn blue. Red litmus blue and blue litmus में there will be no change, isn't it? So answer would be blue litmus solution है तो no change will be there. Next, read करो.
On heating, SN27 loses all the molecules and becomes Y. Y is a substance which doctor use for supporting fractured bones in the right position. Identify X and Y. X is calcium sulfate and Y is PO.
X is calcium sulfate. कौन सा calcium sulfate? अपने नोट देखो. हाँ तो X is not calcium sulfate. See properly. हाँ, what is the formula? CaSO4 2H2O. Okay. So X is gypsum and Y is POP मतलब POP is
CaSO4.1 by 2H2.
okay. Next, पढ़ो किसका टर्न है?
How can X be obtained from Y?
How can X be reobtained from Y? Now how can gypsum be reobtained from POP? By adding water or just leaving it in the atmosphere. If it is sand, it will absorb moisture from the atmosphere. Next.
Which of the options in the given table are correct? C. Sour milk has lactic acid and ants has methanoic acid.
So answer is C, second and third. What about orange? Orange में क्या होता है?
Citric acid.
Citric acid and tamarind.
Tartaric acid.
Next. Next.
Three test tubes A, B, and C contain distilled water, an acidic solution, and basic solution. When red litmus is used for testing these solutions, observe color changes will be. Now for distilled water, when there will be no change, acidic also there will be no change, and basic,
It will turn
it will turn blue.
red litmus blue. So correct option is C. C. Next.
Concentrated H2SO4 is diluted by added drop to drop. Acid to water with constant stream.
Okay. That is called dilution. Next.
Select from the following the statement which is true for bases. A, bases are better at blue and looks red. B, bases have a pH less than 7. Bases are star and change red will lose. C.
Bases are sour and bases are bitter. B. This is turn pink when a drop of phenolphthalein is added. Okay, phenolphthalein. If we add phenolphthalein to neutral solution or acidic solution, it remains colorless, but base mate gives a pink color. Next. इसका turn है next. Yours ना? Your turn ना? हो गया. हाँ करो.
Consider the pH value of the following acid sample. हम वो स्लिप बना होगा. हम आंसर सी.
कैसे? How do you get the answer? Explanation बताओ मुझे. pH value they have given.
हम because pH की value कम है.
इसमें तो question भी नहीं पूछा है.
वो value के हिसाब से ना मतलब value के हिसाब से वो decision.
Write the question there. The decreasing order of. Genius minds. Decreasing order of H positive ion concentration.
हम C सही है.
Wait. Decreasing order of H positive ion concentration you have to give. ठीक है? pH value they have given and we have to give the decreasing order of hydrogen ion concentration. Now tell me the answer. C कैसे?
वो क्योंकि वो value के हिसाब से धीरे-धीरे करके.
कैसे value के हिसाब से कैसे?
जैसे 2 सबसे छोटा है उसके बाद 1 सबसे छोटा है 4 सबसे छोटा है.
अच्छा. Come here. आ जाओ.
और सही बोल.
Decreasing pH. Decreasing pH. So what is the order of decreasing pH? It is decreasing. देखो 3 डिक्रीजिंग वाला साइन बनाओ।
Decreasing वाला solution.
कैसा होता है डिक्रीजिंग वाला साइन? उसके बाद 4 then 2 and then 1 option 3 decreasing H positive concentration listen here, pH they have given, pH they have given, okay, listen here, pH they have given, so decreasing order of pH was third compound, fourth, first and then second. This was the decreasing order of pH. Now pH is inversely proportional to hydrogen ion concentration. Lower the pH, stronger the acid, more will be the hydrogen ion concentration. तो अगर pH का decreasing order ये है, तो hydrogen ion का decreasing order will be like this. Okay? Inverse order follow करेगा वो pH से. तो पहले pH का order लिखो, उसका जो inverse order होगा that will be the decreasing order for hydrogen ion concentration. So it will be C 2143. Yes. Next read करो किसका turn.
A solution gives yellowish orange color when a few drops of universal indicator are added to it. This solution is of milk of magnesia.
Orange color किस family में आता है? Red family की blue family? Red family. So it should be acidic in nature. It should be acidic in nature. इनमें से acidic कौन सा है? चारों में से. Lemon juice. So answer will be A. Lemon juice. Sodium chloride is neutral. Sodium hydroxide is base. Milk of magnesia is also base. So answer is A. Next.
Which of the following salts do not have the water of crystallization? First, bleaching powder. Second, plaster of Paris. Third, washing soda. Or fourth, basic.
अभी दोनों दे भी रहे हैं क्या?
Which of the following salts do not have the water of crystallization? First, bleaching powder. Second, plaster of Paris. Third, washing soda. Or fourth, baking soda. Answer is E, first and fourth.
Bleaching powder and baking soda do not have. Plaster of Paris have. कितने होते हैं इसमें? कितने water of crystallization होते हैं? And washing soda में 10. Next.
Assertion: sodium hydrogen carbonate is used as an ingredient in antacid. Reason: NaHCO3 is a mild non-corrosive basic salt. Both assertion and reason are true and this is the definition of E.
30. Absence of tartaric acid. Like technique है. Absence of tartaric acid.
Focus on your book.
और एक हार्ड है. Absence of tartaric acid in baking powder makes the taste of the cake bitter due to the presence of sodium hydrogen carbonate.
Sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate makes the taste bitter, which is removed by adding tartaric acid. Next follow.
Salt A, commonly used in food products, is a reactant to produce salt B, used in the kitchen for making tasty, crispy pakoras. Salt B on heating converts into another salt C, which is used in the manufacturing of glass. Salt A, B, and C are respectively.
A is NaCl, है ना? B is baking soda, that is NaCO3, and C will be
sodium
option B. B na? Next.
An aqueous solution of salt shows an orange, a salt shows an orange-red color when a drop of universal indicator is added to it. This salt is made up of
First thing, universal indicator अगर orange color show कर रहा है, orange red, that means it must be a कैसा solution होना चाहिए? Acid. Now give the answer.
a strong acid and a weak base.
क्यों?
Mami, comment.
क्योंकि वो red color
Strong acid and weak base क्यों होगा?
universal indicator strong base.
Universal indicator
मतलब उसको डालने के बाद
क्या strong? यूनिवर्सल इंडिकेटर ने रेड कलर दे दिया, अब उसको स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड एंड वीक बेस, उसको आंसर क्यों है? स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड एंड वीक बेस कैसा होता है? सॉल्ट, एसिडिक, एंड रेड कलर आया, दैट मींस इट इज एसिडिक इन नेचर. नेक्स्ट.
given below is a reaction showing chloralkali process, alkali process, 2NaCl plus 2H2O is results to 2NaOH plus 2Cl2 plus H2. The products A, B and C are produced separately. At
I don't know what is this way. I don't know. You should know. आज की क्लास में पढ़ाया है ये मैंने. I'm not here to answer your stupid answers. I don't know. बोल के I will be explaining each and every time. Today only I have taught this. How could you not know? See your notes. Nobody will give this answer. I don't know. Today's class I have taught that. Were you mentally absent in the class? What's going on there? Just sitting and chilling in AC, that's it. Search करो उसका आंसर. Most simple answer. I don't know. टीचर तो खड़ी है 2 घंटे से आंसर बताने के लिए. 2 times, 3 times, 100 times. That is what we are paid here, na? Paid for. Chloralkali process देखो.
बोलो आपकी डांस सुन के मैसेज कर
तुम कौन है उनके नाम नहीं
I am least affected by those messages, isn't it? मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता what messages they are giving. It is क्लोरीन देखो किस इलेक्ट्रोड पे निकल रहा है. डायग्राम में ही तुम्हें समझ में आ जाएगा अगर डायग्राम बनाया होगा तो. Option B. Chlorine is involved at. बेटा डायग्राम देखो. Chlorine is involved at anode. So कौन सा ऑप्शन मैच हो रहा है? A is NaOH, B is chlorine. Chlorine is involved at anode. So answer will be A, na? At the anode, chlorine is involved.
Chlorine is B and it is produced at anode. So this must be right.
Because NaOH is produced near the cathode.
NaOH is produced. सबसे पहले क्या पूछा है हमने? NaOH. So that is near the cathode. Chlorine is at anode. Okay, pure. Correct. Next.
In the activity shown in the diagram, if the climate is humid, the role of the calcium chloride taken in the guard tube is to dry the gas.
Dry the gas. That is used as a desiccant there. Next.
One day, Kamal saw that her mother was roasting peanuts in a pan in the kitchen, and she had taken ordinary salt to roast the peanuts. She was surprised to observe that in spite of very high temperature, the salt does not melt and the peanut gets roasted. The chemical name of common salt is sodium chloride.
Next. Now, why does that happen? The peanuts get roasted, but the salt does not melt. Salt क्यों नहीं melt हुआ वहाँ पे? Heat के कारण salt should also have undergone melting ना, उसका भी melting हो जाना चाहिए था. No, melting has nothing to do with presence of water. Because melting point of salt is not achieved there. Salt का melting point बहुत high होता है. So we haven't reached the melting point of salt there. So salt remains in unmelted form. But the peanuts they get roasted. Next किसका नाम है?
Common salt is C and ionic compound formed by the transfer of electrons.
Next.
Common salt is not a raw material for plaster of Paris.
Plaster of Paris. इसके लिए raw material क्या है? Gypsum. Next.
Common salt is used as raw material in preparation of washing soda, in which number of molecules of water of crystallization is 10.
Decahydrate होता है. Next. Here we have to find the nature of the salt. Sodium chloride, what is the nature?
Basic.
Sodium chloride, basic? Basic तो दिया है, होता कैसा है? Neutral. Sodium carbonate, देखो parent acid and base they have already given. It is sodium carbonate कैसा होगा हमने पढ़ा भी है. H2CO3 is a weak acid, sodium hydroxide is a strong base, so it will be basic. They have written neutral, so it will be wrong. So correct कर लो basic. Sodium sulfate.
Sodium acetate also.
Sodium sulfate कैसा होगा? H2SO4 क्या है? Weak है या strong है? Strong. NaOH is weak or strong? Strong. So what will be the nature? Neutral. Next, sodium acetate. Acidic or basic? Basic. Why? Because sodium hydroxide is a strong base. Acetic acid is a weak acid. So here the correct option is option number D. बाकी तीनों incorrect. Next.
Study the diagram given below, identifying the gas formed in the reaction. Answer B.
Answer
B.
We have studied this activity. Zinc granules with sulfuric acid. Which gas was evolved? Hydrogen gas was evolved there. So answer will be hydrogen, which while burning produces a popping sound. Okay. Question number 38 is repeated. So do 39, 40, 41 also repeated. Come to question number 42. All these are repeated. 38 to 41 we have already done that. 42 read करो किसका टर्म है?
43 is also repeated.
Yes, 43 is also repeated.
Consider the pH value of the following acidic samples.
Which you are reading?
41.
हमने बार बैठ this time हम लोगों का. 42 you have to read. 42.
Study the experimental setup of the following in given figure and choose the correct option from the following.
What is the experiment? Sodium carbonate with hydrochloric acid. So carbon dioxide gas is evolved there. है ना? And what is the Change observed in lime water. Carbon dioxide turns lime water milky. So answer will be D. पढ़ना है क्या? So answer is D. Okay. P is K2CO3. It releases carbon dioxide gas and it turns milky. So it is D. तुम्हारी क्लास में messages दिख रहे हैं, बाकी इसमें तो नहीं दिख रहे. Okay. Mark that answer D. All of you are marking the answers. मैंने देख लिया और नहीं मार्क किया होगा तो फिर go और friends. I am going to check your volumes whether you are marking it or not. Every question, if you are not marking it once, then you will write every question 10 times. Now you decide what you have to do. एक बार में नहीं करना है तो 10 बार में जरूर करोगे. Next question.
43 is repeated, 44 is also repeated.
44 is again repeated. Come to 45.
50 ml of tap water was taken in a beaker. Hydrochloric acid was added drop by drop to water. The temperature and pH of the solution was noted. The following graph was obtained. Choose the correct statement related to this activity. First, the process. Never mind. Choose the correct statement.
Okay, you first read the statement. We'll analyze it one by one.
Okay. The process of dissolving an acid in water is highly exothermic.
Endothermic.
Endothermic.
They are given endothermic, and we know that the process of dilution is what? It is an exothermic process. Okay, so that statement is wrong. Next statement. Next one.
Second. Okay. Second, the pH of the solution increases rapidly on addition of acid.
If you add acid, what happens? हम H positive concentration add कर रहे हैं उसमें. That means H positive concentration is increasing. तो pH क्या होना चाहिए? Decrease होना चाहिए. So the pH of solution actually decreases rapidly on addition of acid. और जितना कम pH होगा उतना strong acid होगा ना वो. Okay. So this statement is also wrong. Next statement.
Third, the pH of the solution decreases rapidly on addition of acid.
Okay. And here also we have written if H positive acid add कर रहे हो मतलब we are increasing the H positive concentration. So if H positive concentration is increasing, pH should decrease. मतलब वो जितना ज़्यादा H positive concentration उतना strong acid. So pH should decrease. So third is the correct option.
Actually, you have given different options next page. I'm supposed to choose like two of the correct.
Okay.
Fourth statement, the pH of tap water was around 7.0.
Okay. 7.0.
7.0.
pH of tap water is 7. Please stand up both of you. Last benches. Stand up both of you. अरे इंग्लिश समझ में आती है तुम लोगों को? What was there to laugh? Keep standing. चलो. The pH of tap water was around 7. So our answer will be
C, 3
third
and
and
4. 3 and 4.
Answer is C. Okay. Next.
Baking soda is a mixture of sodium hydrogen carbonate and tartaric acid.
Baking soda.
Isn't it baking
No,
powder?
baking. It should be baking powder, I think.
Baking soda they have
Yeah.
given. This baking powder is not a mixture.
Do that correction. Make it baking powder. Because baking soda is not a mixture. It is just NaCO3.
The answer will be C only.
Answer you keep as C and you change the question. Baking powder is a mixture of sodium hydrogen carbonate and tartaric acid. Next.
The chemical formula for plaster of Paris is option C.
Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Next.
A dry
Pellet.
pellet of common base B, when kept in open, absorbs moisture and turns sticky. The compound D is also a byproduct of chlororganic process. Identify B, state the type of reaction that occurs when B is treated with an acidic oxide.
Okay. The next person will read that. You give the answer to the first question. What is B here? It is a byproduct of chloralkali process. What is the alkali produced in chloralkali process? It is NaOH. Okay, and they have given उन्होंने हिंट देके रखी है कि पैलेट, सो NaOH जो मार्केट में अवेलेबल होता है, इट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ पैलेट्स, ठीक है। जैसे मेडिसिन का जो शेप होता है ना, राउंड एक टैबलेट का जो शेप होता है, सेम टाइप ऑफ पैलेट बट इट इज ट्रांसपेरेंट। जैसे वैक्स का क्या कलर होता है, सो दैट इज द कलर ऑफ सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड पैलेट्स and it comes in that form. So when they have given palette, उससे ही हमें समझ में आ गया कि it is sodium hydroxide. You concentrate on your volume better, ना? तुम्हारी वॉल्यूम का है और खराब हो जाएगी आंसर लिखने से, निकालो। हाँ, okay. So that is sodium hydroxide. Okay. Next, read the next part.
State the type of reaction that occurs when B is treated with an acid oxide, say sulfur oxide.
State the type of reaction that occurs when B is treated with an acidic oxide. B is sodium hydroxide, ठीक है? So sodium hydroxide, that means it is a base, and when it is treated with acidic oxides are, मतलब acidic oxide में acid ही हुआ, so reaction between acid and base is neutralization. Okay, type of reaction में you will write neutralization. Okay, next, read the next part. इसका टर्न है.
Write the chemical.
Chemical equation लिखो, NaOH plus SO2. Write it down in your notebooks, all of you. So base with sodium hydroxide will form sulfide, Na2SO3 plus water. Okay, this will be the reaction. Next question. इसका टर्न है.
Write the name of the white powder generally added to basin to make soft and crispy pakoda. List 2 ingredients of this powder.
Okay, name of the white powder.
Baking powder.
Baking powder. Okay. Next, the next part. Sit, both of you, and don't talk again. List 2 ingredients.
List 2 ingredients of this powder and write function of it. First ingredient is baking soda and second is tartaric acid. Baking soda releases carbon dioxide when
And it makes the material fluffy in nature. And tartaric acid,
cancels the
it eliminates or it removes the
bitter
bitter taste of sodium carbonate. Okay, next.
Also give the equation for the reaction that takes place when this powder is heated.
What happens when NaCO3 is heated? Write down in your volume or notebook, wherever you are writing. Sodium bicarbonate on heating gives what?
Sodium carbonate,
Sodium
CO2
carbonate
and
plus
H2O.
CO2 and
H2O.
Whether we are heating sodium bicarbonate and whether we are heating baking soda or baking powder, दोनों की reaction same है. Next, इसका टर्न है.
What is order of crystallization? Name and give formula of
Order of crystallization already we have done. So next part read करो. That also we have done, ना? I think.
Yeah.
Read the next question.
2 ml of sodium hydroxide solution added to a few pieces of granular zinc metal. In a test tube, when the contents are warm, a gas evolves which is bubbled through a soap solution before testing. Write the equation of chemical reaction involved and the test tube detect the gas. Name the gas which will be
एक
involved.
मिनट. First part आंसर करो. Sodium hydroxide with
The
zinc.
reaction है Zn plus NaOH. And when they are heated, they give
This reaction I think also we have done in one of the questions.
Na2ZnO3.
ZnO2. Na2ZnO2, that is sodium zincate along with the release of hydrogen gas H2. Okay, next part, next one, read it.
Name the gas which will be evolved when the same metal reacts with direct solution of the strong acid.
Same metal, that means zinc reacts with HCl. तो क्या आएगा? Hydrogen तो release होगा along with that. Whether it is metal with acid or whether it is metal with base, in both the cases we get salt and hydrogen. Chemical properties में हमने पढ़ा था, दोनों cases में the products are salt and hydrogen. The only difference is that acids, most of the acids they undergo this reaction, but all the bases they do not react with acid. Only few metals they react with acid, react with bases. Okay? That is the only difference there. So here also when zinc reacts with HCl, what do we get? Salt क्या बनेगा? ZnCl2, that is zinc chloride along with the release of hydrogen gas. Okay, next.
The pH of salt used to make tasty and crispy pakoras is 40. Identify the salt and write.
Identify the salt. पहले इसका आंसर बताओ. कौन सा salt use होता है?
Baking soda.
Baking soda. Formula is NaHCO3. Next. Next person will read. Chemical equation for its formation. What was the chemical equation for its formation? देखो. Electrolysis नहीं. Solvay process था. Passing carbon dioxide over ammoniated brine solution. So write down that equation there. NaCl plus water plus CO2 plus ammonia. Yes, NaHCO3 plus NH4Cl. Write down that equation. Before answer. I am going to check your volume का मुझे आंसर्स चाहिए सब ये मत कहना कि पीछे नोट्स में है जो आंसर नहीं होगा वो 10 times लिखो क्या randomly anywhere and change it's better write it down लिखो आंसर either you are writing in your volume or you are writing in your chemistry notebook which you are supposed to bring on every chemistry lecture cannot listen कि आज नहीं लेके आया जाना लिखा सबने रिएक्शन नेक्स्ट whose turn
Question number 54. 1 gram of solid sodium fluoride is taken in a clean and dry test tube and 2 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid is added to it. If the gas evolved is tested first with dry and then with wet blue litmus paper, in which case will the litmus paper color change? Give reason for your answer. Solid sodium fluoride.
in which case the color will change
Sulfuric acid.
first with dry then with wet इसके साथ color change होगा wet के साथ because ions are not produced in absence of water you go and call sir को बुला के लाओ सर को बुला के लाओ वहाँ पे सुरेशन सर होंगे या फिर जो भी है वहाँ पे उनको बुला के लाओ the non teaching faculty teaching faculty में से मत बुला लो say that ma'am is calling हाँ answer
Okay. Answer. My answer. Question number 54.
हाँ it will wet litmus paper because ions are produced in presence of water only okay what inference can be drawn about the nature of the evolved gas what is the nature of the evolved gas HCl gas निकलती है ना इसमें so what is the nature acidic next reaction क्या होगा इसमें NaCl with H2SO4 write down the reaction NaCl with H2SO4 NaCl with H2SO4 write down that reaction
Yeah.
हे ना मेसेजेस हाईड करा, मेसेजेस नाही दिसले पाहिजे. मुलांचं लक्ष त्याच्यावरच असते पूर्ण.
नाही मला माहिती नाही. मगाशी पण होतं.
हाईड नाही होणार का?
टॉप फॅन्स आहेत.
नाही खाली
टॉप चॅट.
टॉप चॅट.
हे लाईव्ह चॅट येते ना, हाईड नाही होत. हे बघितलेलं आहे ऑप्शन. हे ऑप्शन
पण यापूर्वी तर लाईव्ह स्ट्रीम मध्ये नाही दिसायचे.
चॅटच नाही करायचं अगोदर.
आहे ना इश्यू यायला लागला.
चॅट क्लोज केलं पाहिजे. Okay. Yes. कौन से क्वेश्चन थे हम लोग?
We have to start 55A.
55A. Yes. Who's done? Read it.
For the preparation of cakes, baking powder is used. If at home your mother uses baking soda instead of baking powder, how would it affect the taste of the cake and why?
Yes. If we use baking powder and means if we use baking soda in place of baking powder, what difference it will make?
Make the food taste bitter.
It will be bitter in taste because of formation of sodium carbonate. Next.
How is baking soda be converted into baking powder?
By adding carbonate. Next.
What makes the cake soft and spongy? Baking soft.
What makes it
Efflorescence of fluorescent.
effervescence of carbon dioxide. Okay. Brisk effervescence of CO2. Next. Next.
In the laboratory of a school, the sample of hard water is not available to study the comparative cleaning capacity of a sample of soap in soft and hard water. Which salt from the laboratory can be added to tap water to make it hard?
Okay, this you don't know because the syllabus में नहीं है. We can add calcium chloride and magnesium sulfate. Right on the answer. पानी के हार्डनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए to increase the hardness of water or to make it hard water, we will add calcium chloride and magnesium sulfate. In the experiment, how is cleaning capacity of soap compared by that lather? Okay, so if it is giving good lather, that means it is soft water. If it is not, that means it is hard water. Okay, otherwise.
As you mentioned before, there are places where there is hard water. So they just basically have more concentration of CH2 or NGs.
उसमें एक्चुअली ये नहीं होता है. They are asking you laboratory में कैसे इसको बढ़ाएंगे. In hard water we are having bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. तो बेसिकली वहाँ पे bicarbonates होते हैं. But यहाँ पे हमें laboratory में वो नहीं मिलेंगे. That is why we are just adding salts of calcium and magnesium. Okay. Next.
What happens when you add few drops of acetic acid to a test tube containing powder of sodium hydrogen carbonate? List two observations, write the name of the gas evolved and the method of this test.
First question, what it was? What happens when you add a few drops of acetic acid to a test tube containing powder of sodium hydrogen carbonate? So sodium hydrogen carbonate plus acetic acid, write down the reaction. Salt बनेगा वहाँ पे. Salt will be formed there. Now, if I find you people looking at those messages, I am going to send you out. Better be out of the class और वहाँ पढ़ते रहो जितने messages पढ़ने. There. Write down the reaction.
Sorry.
Question देखो. Acetic acid plus sodium bicarbonate. That is basically a reaction between acid and base. acetic acid, acid, sodium bicarbonate is a base. So we will get the salt. Acetic acid plus sodium acetate we will get. Okay, CH3CONA plus water plus CO2. Next, whose turn? Who was the last one to read?
List 2 observation.
How?
57 per second.
57 is true.
Actually, list 2 observations. What do you observe from this? Carbon dioxide gases evolved. Okay. And write the name of the gas evolved and the method of its testing. How do we test carbon dioxide gas?
Lime water.
Lime water test. Lime water turns milky. What is lime water?
Aqueous form of CO.
Aqueous form of CO, or better we can say calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. And lime water turns milky because of formation of calcium carbonate. Milkiness क्यों आता है वहाँ पे? Calcium carbonate का formation होता है. And in the second part to this is if we add excess of carbon dioxide there, what happens? Milkiness disappears because calcium carbonate gets converted to calcium bicarbonate, which is soluble in water. तो वो milkiness disappear होके again it turns back to transparent solution. Next.
Next questions.
Yes.
You will be provided with 3 test tubes. One
I think answers to this are given already.
Yes,
ma'am. So we can skip NCERT exercise. Come to class 1 exercise. इसके answers सब मिल गए. Class 1 exercise. Very short answer, 1 mark questions.
Give one example in a case of reaction which takes place at a moderate rate.
You can skip that question. हमारे syllabus का नहीं है. Not a question of this chapter it is. Question number 2. Define strong electrolyte. Strong acid क्या है ये बताओ.
The pH level of
more H plus.
which can completely dissociate and lead
Acid,
to the
strong acid is which undergoes 100% dissociation. Okay. Strong electrolyte भी उसी in that context only we have to explain that a strong electrolyte is an electrolyte which undergoes 100% dissociation to give ions. ठीक है, उसमें कुछ undissociated नहीं रहेगा. Then third part. Next इसका turn करो.
Vinegar is a dilute acetic acid.
Out of dilute sulfuric acid and acetic acid, which is a weak electrolyte. Dilute HCl and concentrated acetic acid. कौन weak है इसमें? Acetic acid. क्यों? वो तो concentrated है.
But even if H2 is
We have taken concentrated and H2SO4 हमने dilute लिया है. तो कौन सा strong होगा और कौन सा weak होगा? Concentrated will be more stronger, na? Isn't it? Answer क्या होगा? Out of sulfuric acid, देखो dilute and concentrated में कौन सा strong होता है?
Concentrated.
तो यहाँ तो concentrated acetic acid is a weak acid. Third question. Okay, no.
Same answer, third
Third का दिया अच्छा. Okay, ठीक है नहीं से. इसका दो फिर. Question number 2 का third नहीं पता होगा. चलो. Coming back to our discussion, tell me out of concentrated and dilute, you are saying that concentrated acetic acid is a weak electrolyte. I want to know why. Dilute क्यों नहीं? Dilute होना चाहिए ना weak electrolyte को. Why?
acetic acid is a weak acid.
Yes, acetic acid is a very weak acid. उसका concentrated form भी अगर हम लेंगे तो वो HCl के dilute form से भी ज़्यादा weak होता है. This is so acid. Okay. So in case of acetic acid, concentrated and dilute don't matter. It is a weak acid in any form. So that is why answer is concentrated acetic acid. Now third is already being answered. Vinegar is dilute acetic acid. Next question.
What do you understand by the term strength of an acid? The answer is that the acid, how much amount of hydrogen ion is
Yes. How much? What is its potential to produce a number of hydronium ions or H positive ions? That is known as the strength of acid. Next.
Define strong acid.
Yeah, we हमने किया. Weak acid will give less number of H positive ions. Strong acid will give more number of H positive ions. Next, please karo.
What is the effect of an acid on slightly alkaline blue litmus solution?
Acid on slightly alkaline. What is the effect of acid on blue litmus solution? बताओ.
red, it turns red.
Acid turns blue litmus red. Slightly alkaline solution. Next.
What product is liberated at cathode when electric current is passed through an aqueous acid?
What product is liberated at cathode? Cathode पे क्या होता है? Anode पे होता है oxidation, cathode पे होता है reduction. Okay. So acid का what they are asking? What product is liberated at cathode when electric current is passed through an aqueous acid solution? At cathode we will get anode पे होगा oxidation. Oxidation is loss of electrons. And at cathode we will get hydrogen gas. See here, acid ionizes to give H positive and Cl negative ions. At anode oxidation occurs. Oxidation is loss of electrons, so we will get chlorine there. That is chlorine gas. And cathode पे होगा reduction, so we will get hydrogen gas at cathode. Okay? Cathode पे hydrogen gas मिलेगा.
What is the base? A base is a chemical substance that releases hydrogen, that accepts hydrogen and releases hydrogen
That
in water.
furnishes OH negative ions in solution. Next. इसका क्या है?
Amongst FeOH whole twice and NaOH, which is a base, which is an alkali. NaOH is a base and
NaOH is an alkali.
alkali.
And FeOH whole twice is a base. Next.
Give one example of a strong alkali and one example of a weak alkali. So strong one would include NH4OH.
That is weak. Strong is NaOH. Strong alkali is NaOH or KOH. And weak alkali is NH4OH. Ammonium hydroxide. Next. Madam. Effect of alkali on slightly acidic. No.
What is the effect of an alkali on slightly acidic red?
Alkali will turn.
Red litmus.
Bases turn red litmus blue. Yes. Next one. Question number 12. Read it.
What is meant by pH of a solution? The concentration of hydrogen ions present in
Yes.
solution.
It is a way to judge the
To
strength
measure the
nature of the substance. Okay. Next.
name the
And what is pH? What is meant by okay? Sure.
name the scientists who introduced pH scale.
Sorensen. Okay. You can write it down. NCERT में तो mention नहीं है. SORENSEN. Sorensen. pH term दिया था by that German scientist. Okay. But concept pH scale was given by Sorensen. Next is what is pH scale?
On the pH scale, we can measure pH from 0 very acidic to 14 very acidic.
It is a scale which shows the range of acidic and pH and neutral. Okay. So 7 is neutral, below 7 is acidic, above 7 is basic.
What is the concentration of H plus aqueous ions in distilled water? Zero.
ये देखो, this is not in your syllabus. See, neutral water they are asking, or what they are asking?
Distilled water.
Distilled water, so that is also neutral. So वहाँ पे pH 7 होता है, तो H positive concentration is equal to OH negative concentration, and that is equal to 1 exponential minus 7 moles per liter. ठीक है? 7 होता है, जितना H positive है उतना ही OH negative है, that is why it is neutral in nature, and its pH is 7. Syllabus में नहीं है वैसे ही. Concentration is not there in your syllabus. Next.
Two solutions, P and Q have pH 2 and 12. Which solution has more concentration of H plus aqueous ions? 2. Solution P, because it's acidic.
Because it is
Highly
more
acidic.
Yes. Next.
A solution has pH 6, is it acidic or basic? It is a weak acid.
It is a very weak acid. Next.
Give the formula of bleaching powder.
देखो. See your notes. Bleaching powder, what is the formula?
Calcium oxychloride.
And CaO slate.
CaO, Cl2. Next.
Give the compound, which compound is used for cooking purposes?
NaCO3. Sodium bicarbonate or baking soda. Next.
Give the formula for of slake lime. CaOH2 plus Cl2.
CaOH whole twice. Slake lime is CaOH whole twice. Calcium hydroxide. Next.
Name of sodium compound used to soften sodium carbonate, washing soda.
Soda, washing soda. Next, follow. Here,
What is the common name of CaOCl2? Bleaching powder.
bleaching powder.
What is the role of NaHCO3 in baking powder? It makes the food items fluffy and keeps the bitter taste.
By releasing carbon dioxide.
dioxide.
Yes. Next, follow.
What happens when Na2CO3 then H2O crystals are exposed to it?
What happens?
चलाया मतलब चलाएंगे मतलब पकड़ा हुआ
I think just to what you said, the girl that was leading पूछा था एक बच्चे का नाम डॉली था, वो बोल रहे आर यू डॉली चाइल्ड
नहीं बोल नंबर तो बोल यहाँ पे एक बच्चे का नाम डॉली है, जो बात कर रहा है डॉली चल अरे आगे जा भाई प्रीशा लाइक अब जानते बच्चे लोग प्रीशा लाइक के जानते हो कभी रेट करके उसका हां मेरे को
मेरे को बोली कौन था कोई तो लड़का लड़की बात कर रही है फोन पे नहीं सारे का नहीं